Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 330 brought to you by the Nokia N810. A couple of you noticed the iPhone accessory I had glued to my head on Brief 329. It's called the Naja King and it's from our friends at thoughtout.biz. It's about as flexible as your imagination. You can place it on a desk, wrap it around a tripod, or even wrap it around your neck for hands-free viewing on a plane. The coil is 36 inches and the phone holder rotates 360 degrees. It also maintains a really strong grip on the iPhone. We spent half a day searching for the creator of this fetch robot and we couldn't find it, but it's too smile-inducing not to put it on Geek Brief. The device seems to sense when a ball has been placed in the launcher and immediately moves into launch position. There's one segment of the video where Jerry the dog removes the ball before it's launched and the device returns to its resting state. I love this thing because dogs need exercise, but their appetite for fetch usually exceeds human interest in the game. It's much better than a doggy treadmill. If anyone can find who made it, please let us know. Kyocera is the maker of our favorite mobile router and they just announced a new model. The KR2 enables users to create a Wi-Fi hotspot with multiple EVDO devices. There's an express card slot, a PC card slot, a USB port, and it connects to some phones and modems. It can also be used as a conventional router with mobile broadband as a backup. It adds wireless in, and most likely this will be the router we choose for our road trip. Now I have a question for the tech world, so everyone listen up. How difficult would it be to build a router that merges internet access from multiple broadband sources? To me, this seems like a killer product, something that would enable users to pull in broadband from a service like DSL and a service like Sprint EVDO, or even combine two Sprint EVDO access devices to double the speed. If you're aware of engineering issues that makes this more difficult than it seems on the surface, by all means leave a comment, but this just seems like a no-brainer, easy thing for an engineer to build. So many people advising us about our trip tell us to use checklists. Yesterday, I found Kyocera on the Red Ferret Journal. It's interesting because it's a wiki. In the show notes, I'm linking to a moving checklist that starts with items you should begin working on 2 weeks ahead of your moving day. Since it's a wiki, if there's something missing from the list, you can add the missing item. It's nice that checklists start out generated by the community, but in order for the service to really be usable by me, I would want to break out the list at some point and save it as my own. Your moving list and mine might overlap, but ultimately, I'm going to want items on my list that are unique to me. Still, I like the overall idea. This brief is brought to you by the Nokia N810, which you can get for 15% off when you use promo code Geek Brief TV. The #1 downloaded app for the N810 right now is an instant message app called Pigeon. I have a link to download it in the show notes. I'm Callie Lewis. Thanks for watching. Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek. Let me do that again. I burped. I think I burped again. Rotates 360 degrees. It also maintains a Oh, okay. Or not. It did in all other tests.